I love this house. Like, this house is amazing, but there's a love and hate relationship with this house because it's an amazing house, but the view is just that's hands down the only reason why we bought this property was the view. Like, the house, honestly, it was just like what came with the property at that point. You know what I mean?
That's true.
But like, living in this house is amazing. You see it, but the house is really small. You know what I mean? It's not a big house.
I mean, it's 2,000 square feet. I hear people talking about that all the time. Oh, dude, that's so perfect. 2,000 square feet. Like, oh, it's just you and your wife, two people living in it.
Yeah, for two people, it's great. You know, we got a kitchen, but the thing is, with the way our layout is, it's just so awkward. It's kind of weird, but I'm already used to it because our kitchen is downstairs and our master bedroom is upstairs. Yeah. Some houses will have the kitchen and master bedroom on one level and spare bedrooms on the second level. That way you're not running up and down and stuff like that. But it's kind of a weird layout, but we love it. But back to the question, would we sell this? Or how much would I sell this house? How much would
you sell this house for?
I don't know, man. I'd probably... bottom dollar, probably like $800,000.
$800,000. Whoo! And I think it would sell for that too. You might have to put in a driveway first.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, that's like driveway. You know, like finish. I mean, there's
a few things. Look, landscaping.
Landscaping is key to selling any house. If you guys don't know, landscaping is #1 selling point.
Which this house needs a lot more landscaping. We got to finish off the sod.
We got to do this. We got to do something to this backyard right now. Honestly, what I would love to do is probably do sod on that, just grass all throughout that thing.
Yeah,
dude.
Some sod would be pretty sick back there. But back into the video here, we just wanted to set up in a different location because we thought this was cool. We might switch it up next time with the actual like view of the valley, the mountains over there.
Yeah, once we get like a sunset day going down, you know, like a clear skies, it looks absolutely amazing because the mountains actually turn red when the sun shines on it. It looks really cool. It's like a red little, like a reddish orange. It looks super epic. But right here, we got some tiki torches lit. The tiki torches are burning some mosquito repellent fluid in there because, you know, there's mosquitoes up here and a bunch of other bugs. But
yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of stuff like flying around. I think there's a tiki residue flying in the air. I see it looking like
that mosquito smoke because it gets really bad. So we're not getting bit up. I'm not getting bit. Are you?
I'm chill, man. I'm cooling right here. And also, you know, I don't know if this is a good idea to bring this on the podcast where we're going to be doing a bunch of talking. But you know what? We're unleashed here. We're going to break some rules. You know what I mean? We're going to eat some donuts.
I mean, this is after the Goonzquad channel. Like right now, this is like we just got done shooting a video for the Goonzquad channel. Now we're Goonzquad Unleashed. So we're unleashing right now. We're chilling. You know, we got some cool mugs going here that we just picked up. And, you know,
it's about to get real. That's all I got to say.
It's about to get real for sure. But, dude, what do you want to talk about? Let's just talk about our previous podcast with the hot ones because a lot of comments. I'm right now in the section of the comments, and there's a lot of people that are commenting stuff. And a lot of people are wondering what's the after effects of that, dude.
Goodness,
and what happened during, and how did you feel about the whole experience, like eating them,
dude,
you know?
I felt like an absolute beast. I felt like a champion. You know, I went in there to execute, and I executed, you know, throughout. I didn't take a drink until the really end. And but you know what? That was a mistake. You know, I was looking good for you, for the audience, but afterwards, man, I was in some absolute pain, man.
But for me, I mean, I was drinking lots of water. I just kept drinking water. People were like, it's a mistake. It actually makes it hotter. It was kind of hot, but like when you're at that level of hot, nothing can be hotter in your mouth at that point. You know, like the water going in was helping me out, and it actually helped me through the night. Like I slept like a baby, dude.
Did you now?
I slept like a baby, no problems whatsoever. I don't know why. Woke up the next morning and I mean, I didn't have no problems.
I didn't sleep that night, I'll tell you that right now, dude. I was running to the toilet, man.
I wasn't burning afterwards. I don't know what it was, but it like I like spicy stuff, man. But that stuff decided to uppercut me from the inside, dude. I'm glad. I probably, you know, that pizza that we ate a couple slices of pizza before we did the challenge, and I'm glad I ate that because I actually ate like 3 slices. That way it kind of keeps it inside my stomach, like the bread soaks up the hot sauce.
You know what I think it was possibly because, you know, I'm still kind of like a couple weeks after surgery, and they were working basically like on my stomach. You know what I mean? So, and they told me not to eat spicy foods.
We forgot about that.
But I think it was like for like a couple weeks, but it's already, they said not to eat spicy foods for like 2 weeks. It's already been like 3-4 weeks or so like that, or 3 weeks. And when I ate that, you know, it kind of, you know.
Did it hurt any back there?
No, it didn't hurt right
back
there.
It
didn't hurt. It didn't hurt in my stomach, you know. It just hurt, you know, other places.
Yeah.
But hey, that's all over. So you already basically said how your aftermath was.
The wings were spicy. I mean, those were like intense. But honestly, looking back at it, I would do it again.
I would
mean,
probably
it's not
do
that
it
big
again.
of a deal. It's like once it's like the spice doesn't last. What did it? It didn't last more than like 20, 15 minutes in my mouth. Like after 20, 15, 30 minutes is completely gone. Like you you don't even taste it in your mouth anymore. It's not like that spice where you like taste it in your mouth. So it's not that bad, guys, if you want to try it and stuff like that. But I mean, I pulled up some comments from that stuff. You know, I mean, it's been pretty awesome reading some of these comments and stuff like that. But dude, I mean, most of them were pretty was pretty awesome. You know, and stuff like that. You know. First off, Will Motivation commenting. I mean, we got some awesome people commenting. Claw Boss on here commenting and stuff like that. I mean, just right off the bat, you know, there's just some epic comments on here. And I know a lot of people have been asking about our Ukrainian, you know, or if we speak that language or not. That's a very big question. And can we speak it on the podcast? You know what I mean?
Ooh.
I mean, what do you think? I mean, can you speak Ukrainian? Can you speak Ukrainian? Are you fluent in that?
Yes, that was actually the first language that we learned. Ukrainian is as little kids. That's what our parents taught us first, and we learned that. And we also learned English while we were at it. So both those languages together, growing up, were just pretty dang cool because like you could talk about people behind their back a little bit. No, I'm totally kidding.
No, it's just a really. I mean, like we grew up. That was our first language, but like we're in America, so like English was like what we like spoke like at school and stuff like that, and we picked up on both languages. But right now we speak English all the time, like
English. But to our parents, we speak Ukrainian. Like
Yeah.
say I wake up early in the morning, you know, first thing I say is good morning in English, but then like mom will tell me to do something or something in Ukrainian.
we just mix it up. So
Yep.
that's just how it is. We mix it up around our parents and stuff like that because they will understand both. So I mean, it just depends, but 95% of the time we're speaking English.
But be honest though, like, you know, most people think like when you know a second language, you do talk, people think, oh, they talk about somebody behind their back. But
Yeah.
sometimes you do. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you don't like talk like you're not mean. It's just like you
There's some
communicate
stuff like we use this sometimes whenever
to our
we,
advantage, man.
to our advantage whenever we go like we go look at something before we buy it. Like if we go look at something that we were interested in before we buy it, like sometimes like you want to just say a few words to each other like about the thing. Like I'll tell them to ask a question or I'll tell them to look at something real quick without the buyer actually noticing it, because I mean without the seller like noticing, because I mean, whenever we don't do that, sometimes we usually just be like, all right, we're gonna go talk it over in the truck, you know, and we'll be back, and like we talk it over. But like most of the time, whenever it's like a cool seller or something, we'll just say a few words here and there. So it kind of goes to our advantage. It's not, I mean, it's useful sometimes, but you know, it just depends. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I agree with you 100% right there. But what do you want to say? Let's go ahead.
You go ahead? I mean, the most difficult thing is whenever somebody is like, dude, you can speak Ukrainian, dude, you need to say something. Dude, say something. And it's just like,
that's the word. When somebody puts you on the spot, it's
you don't want
to.
Yeah, you don't want to say anything. It's kind of weird. It's like whenever somebody says something to you in Ukrainian, you're like right there. You say it back.
You can just talk.
So it's kind of weird. Like, what would you say to say something in Ukrainian? You know what I mean? It's kind of.
How are you doing? How would you say that?
See, I'm kind of on the spot right now.
I'm gonna say it. Як тебе дела? That's how are you? How are you feeling? Something along those lines.
And I gotta say one thing too. We speak Russian too.
Yeah.
So we kind of mix it up a little bit. Russian, Ukrainian, because I mean, a lot of our friends are Russian and a lot of our friends are Ukrainian. The languages are really close. I mean, you understand it, but they have like different. They just say stuff a little bit different.
A few different little words, and there's actually pretty big differences. But you know, we mix it up together. Do you want to say? Come on, you got to say something now. Don't hold back. Show them what you got.
I don't know what to say, dude. Like, honestly, like, do you want to, like, because I'll probably mix my words up and stuff, like, because I don't really speak it much.
Act like you're asking somebody, how old are you?
Как дела? You know, is that what or no, that's
how are you That's what I just said.
Oh.
Скільки тобі років?
Скільки тобі років? Как дела? all that stuff, you know. Привет,
This boy
что там,
forgot
bro?
his
I'm
language,
on the
bro.
spot right now. I'm like on the spot, so it's just weird speaking it to the camera. You know what I mean? It's weird speaking it to
because
you guys.
honestly, like we're Southern boys. Like we got a little we got a little Southern draw, like a pretty big Southern draw. Because in our school, you know, we were the Jeep boys. You know, we was off roading.
Dude, I mean, we grew up in the South. We're here in the South right now. We love it out here. I mean, I considered myself kind of like a redneck a little bit. So, you know, it's just
Same
who we
here.
are. We're in the South, you know. That's just, but I mean, it's awesome back here, man. The South is amazing. You know?
I don't think I would trade it for anything, man. I love me some farms.
I love the mountains, you know, riding in the mountains and stuff like that, going riding in the Can-Am and stuff like that, and motorcycle riding, dirt bike riding, just hiking. I mean, we just do it like, especially in Chattanooga, the city that we're in, it's like an outdoor city, you know what I mean? Like everybody out here does outdoor stuff. So there's a lot of hiking going on. There's lots of just everything. There's mountains for views and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a difference though between the people that do outdoor stuff and the people that do the backwoods stuff. We do the backwoods stuff.
We do all time.
Actually,
I mean,
we mix
do
it up
everything.
together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we do everything.
we do it all. We enjoy the outdoors and nature. We enjoy the South. So I guess that's all we're gonna say.
Yeah.
Давай не будемо говорити більше по-українськи. Давай будемо
По-англійськи говорити більше.
like that. Well, I think we'll translate that to what we just said right there.